Oh man. All right, I'm gonna get right to the chase. I'm about to open up a little bit with y'all because for those who've been paying attention, I was on a nice streak doing the play-by-plays, whether it's here on Knicks Fan TV, and then on the last 2 games of the season, I vanished. So I gotta open up with y'all. We're gonna be real. So if you don't care about none of that, go ahead and fast forward that thing. Go ahead, fast forward it. Fast forward it to the run the intro, and then the music play like this. And then we're gonna talk about what this video is about. But real quick, off the rip, I want to talk to the real ones, those who follow along with all my videos, the live streams, on the Discord, over on Twitter and IG and everywhere that I'm doing any content, the Twitches, whatever. This real quick is for y'all. First of all, I want to apologize. I want to apologize about the inconsistencies of this season. There was a point this year where I was cooking. Videos were popping, boom, 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 boom. Live streams, boom, 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 boom. We were over on Twitch, boom, boom, boom. Everything, shorts, everything, bop, bop, bam, boom, bop, bop, bop. But then a huge moment happened in my life that, you know, I don't really be sharing everything with my life. This is probably the most sharing you're gonna get in this video, in this intro right here. But a big moment happened in my life. Me and my girl, my lovely lady, Mrs. CK, as we call her around here, we got pregnant with our 4th child. That's right, count it. 4 of them things. 4 and done. For those who don't know, we're high school sweethearts. Been together majority of our lives. We've always wanted a big family. It's always been a big thing for us. So when we got that news, we were happy about it, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yeah, we got a system down. You're working from home. I'm doing this. Everything is good. But as you guys know, somewhere in the middle of the season, things started to slow down. Videos weren't coming out as consistently. Live slowed down, blah, 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 blah. So I want to apologize for that part, okay? I'm saying that to say, fast forward to Friday night where the Knicks are against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm ready to do my back-to-back stream. And after a normal appointment, we find out that my lady is about to give birth a whole week early. Therefore, no Knicks stream, and therefore no Bulls stream as well, because the same day that our New York Knicks got their 50th victory, 50 wins for the first time in God knows how long, the Knicks got 50 wins. Shout out to JD, the 50 burger, brother. Enjoy it. On that same day, my son, my 4th child, was born, 4/14/2024. So it was really cool. It was a cool moment chilling with him in the NICU. You know, obviously he's preemie, so is in the NICU and stuff like that. Watching the Knicks almost break my heart in a very hard-fought battle against the Chicago Bulls on the final game of the season, as the Milwaukee Bucks sold and the Cleveland Cavaliers sold. It was great. You cannot make that up. I do appreciate you guys, and you know, for those who are just like, yo, CK, it's all good, just upload when you can. We here, we love the content. Or yo, you know, CK, it is what it is, bro. You ain't got to tell us any of this. This one, I guess, is really for those who put a lot of investment in my content, in me, and what I do. I have a lot of really dope viewers and subscribers and whatnot that, you know, that regularly super chat, or are members, or are subscribers on Twitch and stuff like that. And you know, whenever I don't live up to what I want to do, because I have my goals and my aspirations, I feel like I'm letting those people down. So I apologize for the up and down of this season. You know, the juggling of the dad life, and this has been it's been fun, but it was also really tough, while this was one of the craziest pregnancies that we've had to date. But now we are on the other side of that, and things are looking better. Obviously, I can't sit here and say everything's gonna be great, content's gonna be piling, boom, boom. I'm not saying anything like that, but I am saying that the stresses of a lot of what was going on previously, where I had to just take nights off and I just wasn't streaming, I wasn't making videos, because there's just, you know, I just wanted to spend time with family, because like I said, a very complicated pregnancy. So there's a lot of lows that me and the lady were going through, but we got through because we are here. Baby Caden is healthy and good. 4th to round out the crew. We are done. You know what I'm saying? And now it is time to focus on the New York Knicks playoff run. But I had to put that out there because I want you guys to understand that I am aware. And I do realize when I'm inconsistent and stuff like that, you know, it is a turn off, and I understand that. But I need this to be out there. So for those who do care understand that I care as well. Just know that I do care about what I do with this, even if it's just for a few minutes your day, or if you are on the live streams for the hours and hours I'm streaming. Just know I do care, and I appreciate you guys for rocking with me through all of it. We're working on getting to a more consistent place, so forgive me for that. But it was a great day for many reasons on April 14th, 2024, a day I will never forget. It was the day that the New York Knicks got their 50th victory, led by supposed to be MVP Jalen Brunson, and also the day that my fourth son and my final son, Caden William, was born. So had to get that off my chest. All that out the way. Now this has to be the longest intro to date, but shout out to everybody who was here for me. If you didn't zoom through, I appreciate you. But let's talk about the Knicks, shall we? Run the intro. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like this video. Once again, if you sat through my long-winded intro of excuses, apologies, and all that, I do appreciate you. You are a real one, and you are a reason why I enjoy doing this stuff. But let's talk about our New York Knicks, man, because it's a big time. We got the Sixers tomorrow. Excuse me, the Niners tomorrow, because the 79ers are coming to town against your second seed, New York Knicks. Isn't that crazy to think about, bro? The Knicks are the second seed in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, I'm so happy!
I don't want no haters in the West Coast talking about, yo, 50 wins in the West gonna have you with the 7th or 6th seed. Shut up. Shut up.
Man, your damn business.
But man, like I said, this video, I want to give flowers to everything this team has gone through this season. I think we get so excited about what's next, what we're gonna do, what we're going for, that we don't think or go back enough on the accomplishments and the greatness of what this team withstood this year. You know what I mean? Withstood? Is that the right word? If it's not, English teachers in the chat, y'all got me. I'm not even talking about injuries. I'm talking about the ups and downs of this season. I mean, we gotta remember, we went into this year thinking that we had this young core that we were looking and hoping to make that next step. And then come February, or come January, excuse me, they get flipped. And now they are out there growing and doing their thing and flourishing in Toronto, while we are now a team that is win now ready. We had injuries this year in all shapes and sizes of all players, where some guys missing a lot of time. Julius Randle, heal up soon, my friend. Or those that have had, you know, they've been banged up as the season's gone on. Isaiah Hartenstein missing some time here and there. Brunson missing some time here and there. All kinds of players here and there missing some time. But the Knicks, through injuries and all that kind of stuff, fought through it. We've played some incredible games, some tough opponents with a lot of players missing, and still managed to win those games, man. Like in a league where most improved, or what have you done for me lately, is so highlighted and matters so much. This team has shown you in the NBA, fit really does matter. Like I mentioned the trade, or RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly, like I'm still gonna watch them regardless of whatever team they go to, because you know, they were our guys. We drafted these guys. These are the guys that we wanted to see grow and flourish and push the Knicks to that next level. But, you know, unfortunately, that just wasn't in the cards for our current rendition of the Knicks. But at the same time, like, you know, now they are out there still flourishing, if not more. RJ Barrett's numbers went up since going to Toronto. Emmanuel Quickly looking like a franchise point guard over there in Toronto in some nights. And now OG Anunoby, who was in a spot where he wanted more shots and wasn't sure where he was fitting, comes over here and looks like the next coming of Kawhi Leonard if he can just keep his elbow together. For a lot of people, and myself included, I'm definitely somebody that falls victim of this, that, you know, you want something to happen so bad even if it doesn't make sense. The New York Knicks this season have shown that fit just truthfully matters, and OG Anunoby trade was just one piece of the puzzle. I mean, now we're starting to see what the vision was in that Alec Burks and Bojan Bogdanovic trade. Now that everyone's getting healthy, you're seeing the value of what a 20-point per game veteran guard in Bojan Bogdanovic is going to mean for this team. Bojan Bogdanovic been in the playoffs every year of his career besides 1 year, and we can say that this year is not one of those included years. Even now, I'm still a little concerned about us being a little little too small, but it's like that is a senseless argument because these guys make it work in a backcourt where there's a time where Tom Thibodeau was running a lineup of Brunson, Duece, McBride, Josh Hart, and Donte DiVincenzo. All of them barely under 6 feet, 6'6". You know what I mean? That's your 1 through 4 right there as a starting NBA unit, and they were winning games with that unit. Duece McBride showing that he can guard any position from 1 to 3. You know, Jalen Brunson showing that you can throw triple teams at him. He's going to either score on your face and score on you or make you break your ankles, or he's going to find a way to facilitate to somebody. Donte DiVincenzo, who is seconds away from being a most improved player of the year because of how he played this season. There's just so many factors to this team that show, even through injury and doubt, that, you know, fit truthfully matters. And it just was, it's just been such a great thing to see, especially going into the playoffs. But all that being said, I want to break down, I want to even break it down a little bit further, like from player to player, on how much fit truthfully matters and how important, how big this Knicks season truthfully was. I mean, I just mentioned the name, Donte DiVincenzo. Donte DiVincenzo broke the Knicks record for the most threes in a season in his first year here. Not known as a three-point shooter. I mean, he had the ability. He's been able to shoot the 3 ball from Villanova all the way to now, but he's never been known to be a knockdown like that. This dude broke the record for the most threes in the season and then break the record for the most threes in a game. But look at the numbers. Look at Donte DiVincenzo's numbers everywhere else. Plays 1 season with the Splash Bros in Golden State, and look at his numbers now, especially when you have Julius Randle, who went out with the injury to his shoulder after going on to have a solid year right before the injury. Donte DiVincenzo was the guy a lot of people, myself included, were looking like, all right, brother, you gonna be the next guy? And he definitely did that. Donte DiVincenzo didn't even bat an eye. It's just still a damn shame that this dude was seconds away from being, he's most improved in my eyes. And let's be real, even if he was in the conversation, I'm not sure if he would entirely win it, because you know how we get treated in NBA, but still the fact that he's out of it and now it's a conversation, it's annoying. But that's Donte DiVincenzo. That he's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's talk about Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein, when we first brought this guy here, I will never let you guys forget how much you guys were killing me about how Hartenstein does not make sense here. This dude, okay, right when Mitchell Robinson was having a career start to his season, a career year. I'm talking about his typical defense. I'm talking about a rebound masterpiece, not just in total offensive. The dude was leading the league in offensive rebounds. There was a point where he was averaging more offensive rebounds than the entire other team in some instances at the beginning of the season. Like, Mitchell Robinson was that crazy. He goes down to the injury and everybody's worried what's going to be next. Isaiah Hartenstein was probably the only dude in Knicks Nation that wasn't worried, because instantly he showed exactly what Mitchell Robinson was doing. He came in here and applied the same pressure defensively. He was the enforcer in the same way. He was out there rebounding at the same high rate, both off defensively and mainly offensively. He was continuing those numbers for the New York Knicks instantly with Mitchell Robinson going out. Again, look at his stats this year compared to the past. I said it when we signed him, and I'll say it again. I don't know what the Clippers were doing when they let him walk. They made the wrong choice, and I thank him for it. And you saw in the games where he would go out, Isaiah Hartenstein's, he was missed. He was missed. There's a reason why, yes, with Mitchell Robinson getting back to shape, there's a reason why Tom Thibodeau is in no rush to instantly put Mitchell Robinson back in the starting lineup, because Isaiah Hartenstein has been hooping all season long. And back to where fit matters, it's like you wonder if you get that same kind of production from Hartenstein on another team. You know what I mean? If you put Hartenstein in this same situation, does he produce the same way under another coach on another team like he did this year with the Knicks? Donte DiVincenzo, the same thing. Does Donte DiVincenzo go to another team, get these minutes, get a different kind of coach, and does he have the same kind of production? This is what I'm talking about. Fit matters. You know, the friendship thing, the Villanova, the Nova Knicks thing. It all matters, man. It all matters. And I think the second biggest, most improved impact of the season has to go to nobody but Miles Duece McBride. Look at how many minutes and what he was doing in the first month of the NBA. Then it was getting to that point where it was time for him to get some minutes because trades and things were happening, and then so on and so on and so on. And what's crazy about that, where a lot of young players in instances like that, especially if they're not high lottery picks, a lot of the time you see the minutes go up, but the efficiency go down. It's just a common thing in the NBA. But for Duece McBride, the more minutes he played, the efficiency stayed the same, if not continued to rise and rise and rise. We saw Duece McBride, who a lot of creators like myself were excited when we saw him put up 33 points on a triple-double or 28 points on a double-double or some crazy stats that he had in Westchester. We were excited to see him do that in a Knicks uniform this season. Look at the game he had in his first start against the Grizzlies. He went crazy in that game, and he's had so many other games since then. The three ball has been consistent. He's shooting off the dribble. He's learning how to create shots. He's getting ankle breakers. Miles McBride in a season alone, who was just handed IQ's keys, he got in that car and he drove it like it was his. And you got to give respect to that. Duece McBride is definitely showing that he is taking the notes. He's taking the tutelage. He's taking the practice time with Jalen Brunson serious, because it's definitely showing in his game. So Duece McBride got to give props to, you know, and honorable mentions to OG Anunoby and Randle. OG Anunoby coming here instantly showing why Tom Thibodeau wanted him so bad. He wanted his luau dang. I've been calling him Timu Kawhi Leonard, because he all of a sudden unlocked this mid-range game, and I'm loving every second of it. Kawhi Leonard is one of my favorite players in the league when he's healthy. So if OG Anunoby can give me just a piece of that, I mean, he's already showing the defensive level of a Kawhi Leonard, but if he's showing that mid-range jumper like Kawhi, it's done for the league. Don't give me that guy at the wing. I'm just saying, don't give me that guy at the wing. But OG Anunoby gets an honorable mention, and you can't go on talking about fit and improvements and stuff like that without talking about Julius Randle. It's so unfortunate that he went down with that injury to his shoulder against the Miami Heat after he was just finding his game. You could see Julius Randle knew that he's a scorer. He's known his entire career with the Knicks. He's a scorer, all-star level player, this, that, and the third, award winner, all-NBA, whatever you want to say. But you were seeing right before the injury, Julius Randle starting to unlock that Lamar Odom type aspect to his game. We saw him looking to make the pass, something I've been asking for 3 seasons. Julius Randle was willingly looking to move the ball before trying to get his in a lot of instances right before the injury. And if the NBA allowed that to break out, especially with Jalen Brunson playing the way he's playing and other players playing the way they're playing, it would have been crazy to see another team in the Eastern Conference actually giving us problems. I'm gonna be honest with you. So you got to give props to that. I know something that's probably gonna that's not gonna get talked about enough because his stat line isn't great. He was improving on that aspect as well. You got to give him props for that. It's not gonna get talked about enough. But Julius, I'm giving you your flowers for that. Please, once again, heal up, take your time. The Knicks got this. But you can't go on talking about anything improvement or fit or blah, 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 blah without mentioning none other than, in my opinion, top 3 most valuable player candidate, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is a superstar. That's it.
Can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain.
Just kidding. That's it. No 1A, no 1B, no fringe, no that. He is a bona fide superstar. That's the end of the conversation. Efficiency. Let's not talk about that no more. The man is damn near almost 6 feet tall. I know he's more than that, but I'm not going to give him the credit for it. And he's out there scoring inside, mid-range, outside, off the dribble, pump fakes, feet work, all kinds of different ways. Jalen Brunson is out there scoring the basketball. Miss me with any conversation about Jalen Brunson this, Jalen Brunson. No, Jalen Brunson is a superstar. First-year All-Star, and he's going to be an All-Star every year for the remainder of his career, barring injury. And look, the Knicks are 2nd seed. So what else do you need from Jalen Brunson to be considered an MVP, in my opinion? Let's be real. The stats are there. He's top in scoring in the mid-range, top percent. Like, he's in a top of a lot of offensive statistics. He's atop a lot of efficiency statistics. Jalen Brunson is the truth. And again, you know, it's something that the Mavericks just did not have the availability or the opportunity to give him, because you have a Luka Doncic. And again, fit matters. That is the moral of this video. Fit truthfully matters. And Jalen Brunson has shown that not only does he fit for this team, he is this team. And now whatever we do going forward, if this team is going closer and closer to championship, I mean, this year could be the year, but whatever's going forward for this New York Knicks team, it needs to be centered around whatever Jalen Brunson needs. And Jalen Brunson is it. He is the Knicks. He is the superstar. He is the chosen one. 1, because he wears 11. You know what I was going for there.
Oh, brother.
Now, again, as you know, I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm specifically talking about my Knicks, and I can go on and on about other teams where they have the same arguments as far as how fit matters, where a player that was on one team gets over there and makes more sense for them. There's so many other stories down the line for other teams. But for our New York Knicks, a team that was supposed to be a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th seed. Some analysts that are getting paid way more money than I am were going on television talking to casual NBA fans saying that the Knicks are no more than a play-in team and they're going backwards, this, that, and the third. This team is second in the NBA, second in the East, and now the new conversation is turning into we are the easiest 2nd seed in NBA history. So what I'm getting at is the Knicks will never truthfully get the respect from anyone outside of those who know the team the best. It's just the way that's going to be until we start proving ourselves. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm giving my flowers to all the guys that helped get this team to 50 wins through injury, through this and the third. And I'm even looking at you, Tom Thibodeau. I don't agree with a lot of things you do. Rotation is my number 1. But as far as bringing the culture to this team, as far as you keeping the main thing with every single guy on this roster, as far as you defending these guys, as far as you putting together a game plan that makes this team work hard or outworks the opposing team, that's something you gotta give props to. I don't care how you feel about Tom Thibodeau, he gets the respect as well. Anyways, y'all, I've spoken enough. As you can tell, I've missed making videos, and I wanted to get this one out before tomorrow's game 1 against the Philadelphia 76ers. Yo, for real, if you watch throughout this entire video, you guys are who I'm talking about. In the beginning, I appreciate you guys more than anything. Even if you just scroll through just to get to the Knicks bits, appreciate y'all. Let's get ready for the playoffs. Knicks going against the Sixers. I am not ready to make a prediction on how many games we're gonna win yet. I'll get that out on game 1 on the live, so stay tuned for that. All right, but what do you guys think? Let me know your comments about everything mentioned below. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Appreciate y'all. I'm done talking. See y'all on the next one. Let's get it. Woo! We back, man. Knicks, playoffs, 50 burger.
I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from